News that makes you money. The WBBM Noon Business Hour continues.
Video streaming is a booming business with Dish Network, the latest provider, in on the action with Sling TV. We're checking that out, checking out the viewing landscape with Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the media consultancy firm Vater Group here in Chicago. Tim, thanks for joining us on the Noon Business Hour.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Is Sling TV offering anything unique compared to the rest of the landscape?
Sure. It's effectively the first mainstream attempt at online provided video television services. Literally with a credit card and an internet connection, you essentially have television, albeit a slimmed down version of television, but many of the major channels that most people are interested in viewing with no encumbrances like a TV set-top box or a truck roll to get installed in your home.
All right. Now, clearly this is something that one can watch on your computer, on your smartphone, on your tablet. How do you get Sling TV actually onto a TV screen itself?
So it's essentially what Sling is offering is a video stream that is via internet delivery or internet protocol. So whether it's viewed on a tablet or on a phone device or on your TV screen, it matters not. What does matter is an internet connection. And an internet connection connected to your television set basically enables you to watch it on your TV.
Correct. So, I mean, will you be able to pick it up, say, on a Roku box or on a smart TV? I mean, you've got to get the specific Sling TV channel. That's the question.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. So Sling is effectively an app that is available on multiple devices that can be accessed on itself multiple devices. So the idea of being able to access the Sling service via an Amazon Fire Stick, a Roku box, an Android phone, a PlayStation, an Xbox. All of those places are where the Sling app, either now or very soon, will exist. That will literally enable you to, once you subscribe, to have access to all those channels that Sling offers.
Tim, what platforms are endangered with all the new choices that we are now seeing?
Well, it's the best of times and the worst of times, right? Not to be too literary here, but the notion is if you're a traditional television provider, both from a network perspective, from a network operator perspective, like your cable service, your satellite service, even advertising, there is a comfort with sort of the bundle that is sold to consumers, a couple of hundred channels worth of television. We all know how much that costs and how much that increasingly costs. But you're also sort of marrying up with a reality, especially amongst younger consumers who don't look at television the way older generations have or do. They effectively see television as literally video and as more as something that's on their own time, the ability to access a channel or a show, an offering, a movie on their own time, in their own cases, and the ability to maybe access only a certain amount of channels that people feel are essential for a lower price is very appealing to a younger audience crowd and, frankly, actually to an older crowd, too.
Well, you know, by the time you use Sling TV, which may cost you $20 a month, you may get the new HBO Go, you might get the CBS app, you may get the ABC app. You've got a collection of apps for which you're paying $50, $60, $7 a month total. You're getting pretty close to cable TV then, are you not?
Yeah, that's a very, very valid point, Sherman. You have the cable industry effectively saying, look, this is a bundle that has been carefully crafted over the last 30, 40 years, and is a pretty darn good value when you really add it all up. I think, though, that it's to the certain core constituency that wants hundreds of channels and actually wants live sports, which is a huge force in raising prices for a lot of these bundles. The fact is that these bundles of programs are going up significantly, even outpacing the cost of inflation. And I think many people are starting to question whether they want all those channels and regularly ask themselves, I don't watch those channels in the first place, so why can't I just subscribe to the channels that I'm interested in? And I think what you're seeing is the beginnings of what I would call the great unbundling of the cable television industry. And yes, if you're a television junkie like perhaps you and myself might be, adding all those things up separately may wind up not justifying unbundling ourselves from a cable bundle. But I think there are plenty of people, both who are younger and older cohorts than us, may actually feel it to be much more empowering to choose only the things that they're interested in.
Great information, Tim. Thanks for joining us today. Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the media consultancy firm Vater Group here in Chicago. I tend to think it's the best of times.
It is interesting.
For consumers.
You're getting a lot of different choices finally.